Welcome back to another talkathon with your friend Johnny. And I am here because I'm excited every week to share with you some top 5 things you can do in Spokane this week. What is better than having someone do the research for you? Go out into all of the calendars and checking out all of the events and curating the top 5 that I think you'll enjoy. I always keep it different. I don't want it to be too mainstream, and I want it to be things maybe we wouldn't have thought of before. So with all that said, sit back, get some popcorn, and take some notes, because it's time for the Spokane Minute. Let's start out with some lovely, moody, fun music. How about that? So recently I have been known to frequent a certain wine bar called 1919 Wine Cellar. It is at 1919 East Sprague. I would recommend it. It is spacious. It is fun. They have half price pours on Wednesdays, which are my favorite time to go. They also have like wine dispensing machines. Put your card in. I'm telling you. Anyways, it's a really fun atmosphere. So what do you do to make that even better? Well, you host live musicians. And someone that I've worked with before has done some shows for me is going to be playing there this Tuesday on February 10th. Corioline is a local singer-songwriter. She is heavily influenced in folk music. It's perfect for a wine bar ambiance. And she is going to be performing there from 6 to 8 on Tuesday, February 10th. So you can get 2 for 1 here. Go listen to an amazing musician with a beautiful voice. And I can vouch for her because I've had her perform before. I've been with her before during a performance, so she is very good. And then I even went and tried out the wine bar for you just to make sure. Just had to taste the wine. And then I went back because I needed to make sure that the wine that I tasted was actually as good as I thought I had tasted. And then my friend had to drive me home. Anyways, go have a good time. Tell them I sent you. It's a really cute wine bar. And please go listen to the great music stylings of Corioline. I highly recommend it. If you want to go to the website, you can go to www.1919winecellar.com to get more information. But I say go for it. Okay, in my number 2 offering just for you, if you are a reader and you enjoy wonderful books, and if you've been in Spokane even a little bit, then you know the institution that is the historic, amazing, Spokane-centric bookstore, downtown Auntie's Books. Auntie's Books is at 402 West Main, so it's right in the center of our city of Spokane. And they have a new fun book club. It's called Queer and Weird Rerun Book Club, which already you had me with the title. But on Wednesday, February 11th, starting at 5, they are going to have their latest selection for you to discuss. And Queer and Weird likes to say, we're chill. We're low pressure meetup where we talk about some of the gayest and strangest books we can find. And, they're chill. They're low pressure. They're not a regular mom. They're like a cool mom. And, or I should say cool auntie, as if they're from Britain. Cool auntie. So it sounds like a really fun way to expand our horizons if we don't normally read queer literature. And a great way to kind of get to know people and have some fun and enjoy what you love to do, which is read. Their February selection, so for this week, is they will be discussing The Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. Now, I just watched the Netflix series, so I haven't read the books, but now I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by these books. But listen, it's fun, it sounds quirky, and that's my vibe, and it celebrates all voices, including the queer ones, and I think that's pretty cool. So, if you want to know more, go to www.antiesbooks.com. Anties is AUNTIESBOOKS.com. And that concludes the second spelling bee of my list. Well, now let's move on right into number 3 spot for you. I really enjoy promoting certain businesses a lot. One of them, of course, is our very own Museum of Arts and Culture here in Spokane. I think museums are very important. They help us remember our history. They teach us beautiful lessons, and it's a way to stay connected and grounded. So I think they are more important now than they ever have been. But they also do fun things. You know, I've talked a lot about what they do in the After Dark at the museum, and now they have a whole film series, and I don't know if you knew that, but once a month, they have a film series. And this Friday, which is Friday the 13th, spooky, but we are not celebrating the spooky. We are celebrating that it's the day before Valentine's Day, I guess. But they are doing a movie on Friday, February 13th. The doors are opening at 6 o'clock, and the show will start at 6:30. And tickets are only $8. It's like we're having a time machine throw us back to movie prices of the 80s. Don't you miss those? Instead of taking out a loan just to go see a movie with your friend. Just saying. So, but you can go here and you will see all sorts of films. They are screening the one for Friday the 13th. It's called In the Mood for Love. And it was a film that was made in the year 2000. It deals with two people in a Hong Kong apartment building. They suspect their spouses of cheating, and they become very close and friendly because they spend most of the time together trying to figure out how do they fix this part of the relationship. What I love about what they do at the museum is they are exploring things that have to do with apartments, things that have to do with space that you occupy, because they're celebrating that they're doing an exhibit right now based on the very historic hotel in town, Davenport Hotel. So it kind of melds that, and I think that's pretty amazing. The program is run by Matt Bolton. He's director of film studies at Gonzaga University. And not only do you see this beautiful film, but you get to discuss it and dissect it and pull out the themes and talk in a deeper way about the movie that you're watching. Listen, that's what made me fall in love with books when I took senior lit in high school. I had a teacher who was so good at that. And this sounds like fun, too. They are going to be doing it, like I said, once a month. So definitely go to the museum website to find out when those times are. It's northwestmuseum.org, O-R-G. And then, so they're doing, in March, they're going to watch Lost in Translation. What a great film that was. April 17th, they're going to watch Key Largo, which is a 1948 film. And then on May 15th, they're going to watch The Grand Budapest Hotel, which was made, of course, in 2014, which is a great movie. But if you love film, if you're a cinephile, if you love to tear apart themes and kind of look deeper at what it's trying to say to us, there's no better way to do it. So I would suggest Friday, February 13th, go down, just spend $8 to go see a great movie. Like I said, doors are at 6, shows at 6:30. I hope you go. I want to hear all about it. Okay, here we go. Sliding into number 4 with a little bit of a tail wag. My favorite thing in the whole world, if you know me, you know, is my dog, Reggie. I adore him. He's the cutest thing that's ever existed. Oh my God. But I love all animals. Animals make me happy way more than most people do. So I found this really fun event. Now, if you like yoga, I want to give you a fun way to do yoga. They're doing February Puppies and Poses, which is going to happen on Sunday, the 15th of February from 10 to 11. Tickets are $35. And this is a fundraiser for STAR. STAR stands for Short Term After Hours Rescue. It's going to be held down at the Spokane Event Center. That's on 715 North Crestline. So you can go get healthy. They're really laid back because they also want you to have a really good time as they let puppies loose. Do you love watching those BuzzFeed videos where they interview stars as puppies are just running everywhere? I'm sorry, it's my dream. It is my dream. That's not what my heaven looks like, just so everybody knows. But this is going to be held by the instructor, Kelly Jo, but all experience levels are welcome. And to be honest with you, I used to go to the big fundraising event for our Humane Society, which is a fur ball every year, November, get your tickets, because they would have the parade of puppies. The problem was, once I had about 2 glasses of wine, I wanted to be with the parade of puppies because they were so cute, so I may disrupt it now and then. Listen, I'm a well-behaved, very charming man, I believe, unless there's puppy and alcohol. Because I just can't do it. So, anyways, like I said, that's going to be on Sunday the 15th from 10 to 11. Please go to STAHR dash, not underscore, dash, USA.org for more information. Like I said, it stands for Short Term After Hours Rescue, but you can also find out more about that organization and then go support it by having a lot of fun. All of the puppies you see at the yoga event are available for adoption through Spokane. So, sounds like fun to me. I can't do yoga, but I can play with puppies because I love those. So, I hope you go and send me pictures of puppies. I need that in my life. Well, here we are. The final entry, the last suggestion just for you. Get out there in your city. Get out there in Spokane. Let's support the great and fun things we can do around us. Listen, I don't like to do mainstream most of the time, as I mentioned at the top of this list. But sometimes, I'm just going to say, do you love the comedy stylings of Nick Offerman? Because I question your sanity if you do not. Nick Offerman, of course, Parks and Rec, one of his best roles when he was... I believe Ron Swanson on there. So funny. He's a great guy. And he has a tour right now that's going to come right through Spokane. And it's called Big Woodchuck. So it's going to be at the Fox Theater, which is right downtown. That historic theater that's been around for so long. You can go to Fox Theater. It is ER, so they're not super fancy. FoxTheaterSpokane.org to find out what tickets are remaining and what you can get. But it is going to be happening Monday, February 16th at 7:30. No doubt it will be an amazing show. So if you need some comedy, some laughter in your life from a very quirky but amazing comedian and actor, Nick Offerman, I would say take yourself out for a night for you. So that's your last one, guys. I hope you liked some of these top 5. I hope you liked them all. But I hope, more importantly, that you get out there and do some of these events in your city. It's pretty important. Okay, like I said, that does it. I just want to thank everyone who sends me comments about this show. I'd love it if you would share it so it can grow and grow and grow. I'm only trying to do wonderful things for our community, and I hope you are with me. So remember, this is all put together by the production company Aru Creative, A-R-U Creative, and we would love it if you would follow us and all of our shows. We have a good handful of them now. All of our shows, and as well as, do you want to watch, get behind the scenes, watch how the creation of a sitcom comes together, especially an independent sitcom? It takes all of us. It takes all of you. So you can follow that journey if you want to follow us on our Instagram, which is almost.not.quite. So if you want to go to Instagram and do @almost.not.quite, that's the name of the show. It's called Almost Not Quite, because we are all almost where we think we should be, but not quite. So we really hope you'll follow us there. If you'd like to follow Aru so you see all of the things that we produce, you can go to ARU Life, and that's @A_U_R_U_life, Aru Life, and you'll see our logo and you can follow everything that we do. But I appreciate all of you. Get out there. I want to do a small shout out right now and say that if you didn't go and see the amazing show Emma that was down at the Spokane Civic Theater, it was brilliant. I think they finished. They might have one more weekend. And if they do, you should probably go get tickets and go see it. Hysterical. So well acted. The direction I cannot say enough about. The director made some bold and awesome choices. So, get out there. See your community. Support each other. Because we need each other now more than ever. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you then.